ve şiddet tutkunu değiliz.
Biz de zindanla da korkutamazsın.
Your country is in big trouble.
Teslim olmanın sınırı yok.
Turkish President Erdoğan surprised many by stating he has no intention of seeking re-election, while also inviting opposition parties to collaborate on Turkey's new constitution. Turkey's 10th judicial reform package, focusing on sentence execution and supervised release, faces scrutiny over potential indirect amnesty implications and its alignment with democratic values. Veteran Kurdish human rights defender Osman Baydemir calls for the establishment of an independent observer mechanism to prevent provocations and ensure peace following the PKK's disbandment. FC Barcelona's Hope League is a community-driven football initiative launched to promote peace and social cohesion in conflict-affected regions of northern Syria and Iraqi Kurdistan. Learn more with Medya News. In a surprising statement, Turkish President Erdoğan declared that he has no intention of seeking re-election, distancing himself from speculation that the push for a new constitution is linked to extending his time in office. "I have no intention of being re-elected or running again," he stated, taking many by surprise. He also invited opposition parties, particularly the Republican People's Party, to collaborate on the constitutional overhaul, suggesting that there were no significant disagreements regarding the first 4 articles of the current constitution. He also addressed the growing influence of the pro-Kurdish People's Equality and Democracy, or DEM Party, acknowledging its increasing role in Turkish politics as it distances itself from military influence. Although he ruled out the idea of a by-election, suggesting that there were already enough seats in parliament, his comments on re-election and the broader reform process have introduced a new dimension to Turkey's political landscape. Turkey's Ministry of Justice has finalized the draft of the 10th judicial reform package, which includes proposals to expand the scope of supervised release and reduce execution rates for specific offences. While Justice Minister Yilmaz Tunç confirmed that there are no plans for a general amnesty, the package's provisions have raised concerns among opposition voices and legal experts. They argue that the reforms may indirectly benefit individuals convicted of terrorism-related offences, potentially undermining the fight against terrorism. The draft has also faced criticism for its lack of clarity and potential to introduce new forms of discrimination. Dilan Kunt Ayan, a deputy from the People's Equality and Democracy, or DEM Party, expressed concerns that the draft lacks a democratic vision. Gülistan Kılıç-Koçyiğit, the DEM Party's parliamentary group deputy chair, emphasized that the draft must support the ongoing peace process and contribute to a democratic solution to the Kurdish question. The package is expected to be submitted to the Turkish Grand National Assembly soon, with revisions anticipated based on feedback from parliamentary consultations. Veteran Kurdish human rights defender Osman Baydemir has called for the establishment of independent observer mechanisms to prevent provocations and ensure peace following the PKK's disbandment. Speaking on Medya, Baydemir emphasized the need for a neutral body to monitor the situation and ensure caution on all sides. On 12 May 2025, the PKK announced its decision to disband and end its armed struggle against Turkey, following a call from imprisoned Kurdish leader Abdullah Öcalan. This decision, made during the PKK's 12th Congress in northern Iraq, marks a shift towards a political and peaceful resolution of the Kurdish issue, part of a broader effort to end over 4 decades of conflict that has caused significant loss of life and displacement. Baydemir's comments come in this context, with the PKK's disbandment seen as a crucial step in resolving Turkey's Kurdish issue. He proposed that the observer mechanism could involve civil society organizations, politicians, and international bodies like the United Nations.
Bugüne kadarki çatışma sürecinin bir tarafı deklarasyon ilan ediyor ve diyor ki ben kendimi feshettim, silahlı mücadeleyi bıraktım ve ben silahlardan arınacağım diyor.
Evet.
Şimdi bu deklarasyondan sonra artık operasyonun olmaması lazım. Artık öyle bir mekanizma oluşması gerekiyor ki bu mekanizma tarafların hem provokasyonlara karşı temkinli olmaları ama aynı zamanda herhangi bir ölümün aynı zamanda bir provokasyona dönüşmemesi konusunda tedbir geliştirmesi gerekiyor. Bu bir devlet olabileceği gibi bu sivil toplum örgütlerinden oluşan, siyasetçilerden oluşan bir mekanizma da olabilir. Bu Güney otoriteleri olabileceği gibi, Bağdat otoriteleri olabileceği gibi bu Birleşmiş Milletler otoriteleri de olabilir. Ama ilan nihayetinde bir arabulucu otoritenin en azından bundan sonraki zaman dilimi içerisinde herhangi bir saldırının olmamasını denetlemesi gerekiyor. Ama aynı zamanda üçüncü tarafların yani barışı istemeyen olası üçüncü tarafların provokasyonlarının önlenmesi açısından da
FC Barcelona launched the Hope League on Monday, a project aimed at promoting peace and social cohesion in northern Syria and Iraqi Kurdistan. The initiative uses football to empower youth, especially girls and marginalized communities, through community football schools. It focuses on rebuilding the social fabric in areas impacted by conflict, particularly those with Kurdish populations. The primary goal of Hope League is to prevent future violence, offering an alternative to destructive narratives. The project places special emphasis on empowering children, including refugees and ethnic minorities. Former FC Barcelona player Oleguer Presas led training sessions for local coaches to share pedagogical methods. Hope League is built on 3 pillars: a peace-building model through sport, training local organizations with a gender-sensitive approach, and establishing self-managed football schools for long-term sustainability. The initiative aims to engage over 600 children, ensuring diversity and inclusion.
Medya News Daily Review.
Biz burada şiddet tutkunu değiliz. Biz de zindanla da korkutamazsın.
Your country is in big trouble.
Teslim olmanın sınırı yok.